lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut. Sunny skies. 73 degrees. Here in beautiful Brighton, Michigan, the Legacy Center. We've got baseball on a Friday night. Friday Night Lights. And we're underway. My name's Chad Bush alongside Austin Sonnenberg. A great baseball game ahead of us, Austin. It's Rochester Adams taking on Orchard Lake St. Mary's, a couple of prize baseball programs. And we're going to see a couple of pitchers this year that have been quite productive for their respective ball clubs.
Oh, absolutely. Rhino Waters, you know, he'll come out, he'll throw hard, he'll bring in good lefty spin. You know, he's got a fall off the table style curveball, and you know, I'm excited for the other side too. Grant Essig, he struck out 15 his last time out. You know, big time pitcher, committed to GVSU. Exciting matchup today.
St. Mary's coming off that win on Saturday against Catholic Central to get to the finals. They did fall to Brother Rice. That's been a task for most people that they haven't solved. St. Mary's lost to Okemos on Monday. Meanwhile, some momentum for Adams. They're coming off a win yesterday against Okemos 8-2, the team that St. Mary's lost to on Monday 8-3. So an interesting twist there. Austin and I will have much, much more. We'll hear from the head coach, Nick DePonio. In his first year and his second stint, we'll get the coach's words coming up next. Thanks for watching here on The Prep. Welcome to the Legacy Center in Brighton. We're here with head coach Nick DePonio. Kind of a cool series. You get to play a night game in a neutral site. You guys drove all the way out to Brighton. This is a special event to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got two good teams out here under the lights, beautiful facility, so we're excited. And this is kind of the second half of our season. So we've got the Catholic League behind us now, and this is the start of our road to the States. So.
Last time you were under the lights, you went 13 innings in a memorable semifinal win. How did that win bring this team together?
Well, they just showed that they could battle. I mean, they didn't give up, and then they battled to the end, and fortunately we came out on top. But it was a great game. I mean, CC did a great job too, and so we just battled the whole time, and it was great. It was a fun game.
The senior Essig goes today. What a great career he's had. He's got 5 wins and a guy that's been very good for you in the rotation this year.
Yeah, his stuff has been fantastic, and he's a competitor. You know, you'll see him out there. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's emotional, but it's channeled the right way. And he's been there all year for us, so we look for him to give us another good start today. What
are you looking for offensively today from your guys and scoring runs?
You know, it's a different approach, 4-3 versus 3-2 balls. So we've flipped the mentality, and you know, we get to see a lot more pitches, and so hopefully that can translate into some better at bats and some more offense here as we get going.
All the best tonight against this opponent here that we haven't seen in quite some time. When was the last time you guys played this club?
I don't know. I know that we played them before my last time when we used to coach here. So just excited, and we've got some guys from Rochester. This game kind of means a lot to them. So anytime you play from your home school, so it'll be fun. We're excited.
Adams and St. Mary's, all the best tonight.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That's Nick DePonio. We're back with more here on Long Ball Live on The Prep.
Legacy Center Sports Complex.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Welcome back to the Legacy Center. My name is Chad Bush alongside Austin Sonnenberg. Let's meet the batting lineup for Rochester Adams. They come in 16-4. They knocked off Okemos yesterday. It'll be Bino Waters, the Notre Dame commit, to lead things off, followed by Jesse Giotis. In left field, Henry Donahoe is at third base. He'll bat third as well. Brody Larson is the center fielder batting cleanup. Ben Dempster will bat fifth. He will do the catching. McAllister Doley is the DH for the right fielder. Matt Tepner batting seventh. Daniel Seymour, the shortstop. Batting 8th, Rhino Waters, the sophomore. He'll do the pitching as well. And batting 9th, it's Andrew Wozniak, the second baseman, under first-year head coach Andrew Lampkin in his second stint as the head coach here at Adams. There's a swing and a miss. This is Essig. And there's been some Essigs through here, so we should tell you his first name. This is Grant Essig, the senior committed to Grand Valley State. And Austin, he's been fabulous this year for Nick DePonio, and he's quickly ahead here with a couple of strikes.
Yeah, you know, he started 7 games this year, and he's kept his ERA below 2. That's huge for a pitcher this age.
He offers that fastball, the breaking ball, it's a curveball, and also the changeup. Count is 1-2, the first batter of the night, and he pops it up to right center field fairly deep. It's in the gap. On the run and making the catch is Bradley Hale for out number 1. Great range from Bradley. We've seen that all year. And there's 1 up and 1 down as the Notre Dame commit is retired.
That's a whole lot of speed out there in center.
He can run. We haven't seen Hale on the mound this year, but he has done his duties, especially defensively. So Grant Essig, 5'8", 160-pound senior. That's a strike called, says the home plate umpire, Tom Lynch. Mark Stroya is at first. Mike Gentry is at second, and Shane Smith is at third. Big-time baseball tonight, Austin. They've got 4 umpires. You know when there's 4 umpires, it's special.
Yeah, we usually only get 2, and seeing 4 out here, you get some good calls.
You sure do. So this is the number 2 hitter, Jesse Geotis, spelled Geottes. That's one where you have to ask the PA guy what his name is. Swing and a miss. Essig Kazem, 2 up and 2 down for the right-handed senior hurler, who's 5-3 on the year.
You know, he's keeping that pressure up from his last start. Get a look at that. Oh, what a great pitch.
It's that off-speed pitch. It's been ever dangerous this year. Essig last worked on May the 8th against Toledo St. John's. It was a dominating performance, maybe his best of the year in the quarterfinals of the Catholic League. This is Henry Donahoe, the third baseman. But that start, just a 1-hit shutout. 15 Ks, 2 walks in the win that advanced Orchard Lake St. Mary's to the semifinals, and a date for 13 innings with Catholic Central. Swing and a miss, inning over. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Essig starts off strong. St. Mary's to bat in the bottom of the first. What is up, Brighton? We're the Prep.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Oh, beautiful night for baseball. It took just 11 pitches for Essig to get through the first, 9 of which were strikes. And that is what Pat Mish and Nick DePonio are talking about. Here's the Eaglets starting 9. They'll lead off with Parker Brustevich, the Notre Dame commit. Batting second, it's Luke Crichton, who's been ultra productive this year, the sophomore at second base. Hudson Brustevich, the third sacker, batting third. Aiden Donovan, the hero of the semifinal, batting 4 in his cleanup spot. Drew Treibel is in left field. Bradley Hale, who you saw in center field with that catch. It's Jaden Oliver, not Jason, Jaden. Oliver will DH today for Essig. And it's Anthony Elezai, celebrating his 17th birthday tonight in Brighton, batting 8th and doing the catching. And it's Will Boysenau, the senior in right field, batting 9th. This is Brustevich, Parker Brustevich. And a guy that we've seen on the mound, we've seen him play in the infield, ever productive, and he leads things off for St. Mary's.
Absolutely. Last time we saw him out, we saw him on the mound, and he was quite dominant that game, honestly. He went, what, 6 innings?
Yep.
5 innings maybe?
He was outstanding in that performance, and he has been steady as a two-way guy. He's a guy that projects as a position player at Notre Dame, but he has been absolutely productive. 330 on the year is what this guy's batting, 925 OPS. And he's been everything you'd want, and as this team goes, he goes.
Absolutely. With a bat like that, you can't just keep him on the mound. He's too good in the box.
His brother Hudson will bat third. This is the left-hander Rhino Waters, the sophomore. Quarterback on the football team this past year for Tony Petrito. Running that veer option up in Rochester Adams for the last, 25 years it feels like.
And he'll tell you all about it, too.
He is. He's proud of it. And he's had success with it. So it's a leadoff walk, and this is the way you want to show the rest of the lineup. Get some pitches, and that's what Parker does here.
Absolutely. Get on base, set up the rest of the hitters in the lineup.
So here is Luke Crichton, the sophomore, with a leadoff man on and the lefty trying to hold Brustevich on. Crichton grounds it foul down the third base line.
Ooh,
was that touched and fair?
Stayed fair.
It
Stayed
was
fair.
indeed fair. Oh, I gave up on that just like Adams did. Shame on me.
Slow chopper down the line.
Somebody's living right in that Crichton household. There's a lot of them, and this kid's amongst the long list. So, 2 men on, and the ball hasn't left the infield. Eaglets will take it. So that'll bring up Hudson Brustevich, the sophomore, also committed to Notre Dame. It's a Fighting Irish Golden Domers dream here in Brighton tonight. 3 Notre Dame commits all together again.
This one's got some power, too.
He does. One of the most lethal hitters in the Catholic League, Hudson Brustevich, batting .318 on the year. And there's some pop in this bat now.
Leading the team in both homers and doubles.
4 home runs, 26 runs driven in, also leads in that category. Not a guy you would typically bunt. Look, Nick DePonio's had to do some things to score runs this year. Some unorthodox things, getting the offense going, but this is probably not one of them.
No, he's swinging away here.
Pitch up and in. It's a good eye from the sophomore lefty.
It's a great take.
We saw Hudson on the mound back on Saturday, and he's been just fine as a two-way guy, logging just over 15 innings. 1-0 on the year. RBI opportunity here. Nobody out for the Eaglets. Fine off-speed pitch from Rhino Waters.
Yeah, he had Hudson out in front of that.
It's a good-looking changeup. And part of the scouting report beforehand was the fact that he throws an effective off-speed pitch in the curve and the breaking ball and the changeup. Here comes the 1-2. It's taken low, 2-2. Hudson selective up there, and they're making this young sophomore throw some strikes.
Yeah, quite a tight strike zone so far.
4-3 ball, we should say.
Absolutely.
Of course, being in the Catholic League, we've seen our share of 3-2 balls. Swung on and popped up to center field, drifting in this wind. And it is going to drop in.
It drops in.
It drops in.
They're going to get.
And this is going to be a double play.
Oh, my gosh.
So that'll be a base hit. And out at third and out at second. The umpire signaled safe, Austin, and I don't think the base runner Brustevich saw it or the base runner Crichton saw it.
I think Crichton kind of got caught out there. You know, he was kind of trying to do what Parker wanted him to do there. And
great effort in center field. Fine, near miraculous catch. by the center fielder, Brody Larson. So there's a discussion now, and they're finally going to make Brustevich. They're going to say they didn't tag him.
But wouldn't that have been a force out at third?
Yeah. So, yep, 2 are out now. So a base error by the Eaglets. Could have had an opportunity with bases loaded. It is a tough play, but yeah, the rule, what, you go halfway and take a look?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Diving plays like that, it's always hard to read as a base runner. But you got to follow the ump. You really do.
Yep. And there's 4 umps to follow today. There's a lot of umps to look at. Nobody ever wants to look at the ump, and they're in front of everybody at every corner. So Aiden Donovan has a chance with 2 outs, and he swings at the first pitch and pops it up to right. This is playable for Tepner, and he's going to make the catch, and Adams gets out of a jam on some Eaglet base running blunders. We go to the top of the second. No score.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
So it'll be Larson, Dempster, and Doley, 4, 5, and 6 for Adams, coached by Andrew Lampkin. Here's the defense for Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Elezai is doing the catching. Hudson Brustevich at third, Parker Brustevich at short. Luke Crichton is at second base, Aiden Donovan at first, Will Boisenow in right, Bradley Hale in center, and Drew Treibel in left field. Jaden Oliver is the DH. And it's Grant Essig on the mound, who had the most efficient of first innings, Austin.
Absolutely. Sticking with that composure from the last start. Complete game shutout.
Riding that momentum. That one is tardy. This is Donahoe, highly touted Henry Donahoe. Oh, my bad. Sorry, that's Larson. Larson, the batter. My fault. The cleanup hitter. Brody Larson, who nearly came up with that fabulous play in center field.
You know, it turned out better that he didn't.
It sure did. Savvy defense by Adams to follow through and get the force play, get the outs.
Couple of big outs.
That's right. Ooh, that got him on the backside. So that's a hit by pitch. Larson is on, and here comes Ben Dempster, the catcher, the 5-hitter. Adams last year finished 25-12. They made it to the regional semifinal. And they're in the OAA Red, along with Lake Orion and Clarkston.
Yeah, they've had a bit of a down year by their standards, but
yeah,
but they still got some power in this lineup and can still do some damage on any given day.
And this guy's one of them. The junior Ben Dempster, 3-year starter. That scampers away. Alex recovers without further ado. This is a guy that's very good behind the plate and brings some pop on the offensive side. Some good punch in the 5-hole for Adams, the Highlanders. Squares to bunt, off the mound, Essig throws to first, and it's down the line. And Larson's going to come around third. Larson's going to head home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Off of Elezai, And down to third goes Dempster. And all of a sudden, Adams leads 1-0 and has a guy at third with nobody out. And another blunder by the Eaglets.
Yeah, just sloppy baseball. But, you know, that's one of the hardest plays in baseball is coming off the mound, throwing to first base, trying to get a quick runner going down the line.
Essig had to settle in, and then there you see the ball sail. Good recovery and backup. Adams will pinch run Drew Stitzel. Stitzel pitched yesterday. Here comes Doley. He's the DH today. Runner at third, nobody out, 1-0. That one's chopped to third. That's fair. Handled, throw to first. Wide of the bag. Donovan went up and caught it, but he was off the bag. Couldn't get the tag down. The runner at third does hold. It's a base hit, so Dempster holds at third. Base hit single for Doley. There's still nobody out, and runners at the corners and a run in.
Just sloppiness. Sloppiness biting him in the rear again. That's a good play by Aiden Donovan to just make that catch.
Great athleticism over there. Talk about the size at 6'4", 220, but yeah, he can get up.
Yeah.
He can run.
That's some pure athleticism.
It is. He's headed to your alma mater.
Go green.
Michigan State, yes. Seymour back to the mound. Essig's going to have no play. The throw to second for the force, and he's out. Now, there's a thought it's a triple play, but they never went home and touched the bag.
Their question if he caught it off the mound. I don't know if the ump called it a catch off the mound. He said it was safe, just like in center there.
Here's another look at it. Of course, we're looking into the sun. Did he catch it? He caught it. That's a triple play. Inning over. We'll have another replay of this thing at some point, but that was caught in the air. Both teams with blunders, but Adams gets a run, and they scratch the surface first. Adams 1, St. Mary's nothing. We go to the bottom of the second inning.
Throughout your life, from big moments to ones well-earned, we're your financial guardian angel. Alliance Catholic Credit Union.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
McGinley scores!
So here's another look at the replay, and Essig, great athleticism to catch this thing. And then the Eaglets had to figure out where they were going, Austin, with it. They had to force it third, and then they tagged the runner at second. They could have gone back to first as well, but it all worked in a triple play. We've seen everything.
Yeah, for real.
Cancel the broadcast. We've seen everything tonight. We've seen a triple play. We've seen a wild play in the outfield that forced a double play. So Andrew Tribal will lead things off. Here's a look at the defense for Adams. Bino Waters at first, Wozniak at second, Seymour at short, Donahoe at third. Giotis in left, Larson in center, Tepner in right, Dempster behind home plate. And it's the sophomore Rhino Waters. Birth name is Ryland. Bino's birth name, Brenson. This is a shot to left center field. That's a base hit. That's Drew Tribal, the sophomore, with a solid single to left. And the Eaglets get the leadoff man on.
You know, that's unusual for a guy that leads the team in walks, first pitch swinging, sends the ball the other way.
It's been a challenging year for Tribal, and he's been a piece that this Eaglet team is really hoping continues to surge. That'll bring up the center fielder, Bradley Hale. So the leadoff man on again for the Eaglets. It's a strike. First hit of the game. Well, do they call that one a hit? The dive out there? I guess they did give him a hit. So second hit of the game.
It ended in a double play, so that's a fielder's choice, though.
I think you're right. See, I knew we got you in color for the right reasons. Savviness like that. See, I need you to keep me in line. When it's me and Joe Mooney, it's just is a free for all, like a Wild West. You're here, it's a settled ship.
Just a little bit calmer on this side of the mic.
Yeah. We will see Joe tomorrow. And we also appreciate Joe Yashinsky, who's been in that chair doing a great job. We are the Prep. Glad to be broadcasting this Friday night game. A special series at the Legacy Center Sports Complex. We saw Brighton and Country Day play before this. I don't know who won that game. We were busy setting up, but ball outside, throw down to first. He is out. Picked off of first is Drew Tribal. And the boo-boos continue for the boys from Orchard Lake.
Man, what a throw there. What a snap throw from Ben Dempster.
Yes. Just can't afford that. Country Day knocked off Brighton, Pat the Stat says, 6-1. Country Day's had a busy week with teams in this game here today. They knocked off Adams on Tuesday. Country Day beat Adams 3-2. Adams played yesterday and beat Okemos 8-2. Where St. Mary's lost to Okemos 9-3 on Monday. It's like a round robin.
It really is. All these good teams just beat up on each other until the playoffs, where they beat up on each other some more.
Bradley Hale with one out, and the base is empty, and he is out on strikes. Waters with a K, base is empty, and that will leave things up to Jaden Oliver.
Man, that was a great off-speed pitch there. A bit of a pull back, looked like a change up there on the outside part of the plate.
Yep.
Just had Hale out in front, and Hale's a really good hitter, too.
He is. He's had a productive senior campaign. Here's Oliver batting .321. His brother Jason doing big things in the Big Ten for the Indiana Hoosiers. Just a freshman. He didn't like that call.
Got to choke up, shorten that swing now.
A two-strike approach. This Eaglet staff continues to harp on. Nick DePonio, proud 98 grad of Orchard Lake St. Mary's, assisted by Dominic Carmosino. Pitching coach Pat Mish, who's got some time in the big leagues. Theo Piccarelli, who just had a baby. Congratulations, Theo. Pitches outside to the batter, Jaden Oliver. Yeah, you didn't hear? You're usually the guy telling everybody. Yes. Yeah. Was it a boy, Robin? It was a boy.
That's 3 good takes in a row.
What were his stats? Robin's already got his stats. 7 pounds what? 7 pounds, 9 ounces. Almost as big as Theo. Oh, that's tough, Robin. That's
Below
good.
the belt.
That's a walk. Second walk given up by Waters. So on at first is Oliver. And here comes Anthony Elezai. This is the birthday boy, 17 years young today for the Eaglet backstop, batting 7th. There's Robin. See Robin? It's the pride of St. Louis right there. Michigan, that is. That's a ground ball handled by the infield. Anthony's out, so are the Eaglets. They leave a runner, and we go to the top of the third inning. Adams leads 1-0. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Orchard Lake St. Mary's, how about it? It's been a baseball program that has just been bursting with success in this last decade. Back-to-back national champions in 2021 and 2022. 7-time state champions, first in 1913 and last a couple years ago, 2022. Alex Mooney, he's playing in Lansing tonight. We'll have Joe tomorrow, but Alex Mooney, a 2021 grad, part of that national championship team. Mr. Baseball in the state of Michigan, playing high A ball with the Lake County Captains, batting .311, 10 stolen bases, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs, and he is on a fast track in the Cleveland Indians organization. And he's playing tonight up in Lansing, and he'll play tomorrow up in Lansing. Welcome back. He's Austin Sonnenberg. My name is Chad Bush. 1-0 Adams, top of the third. This is the 8-hitter and the pitcher, Rhino Waters.
This is definitely fitting the billing with the pitching matchup right so.
Off-speed pitch. Pitcher's duel, no doubt. Essig got a little bit of help last inning with the defense. Helped himself, really, with the defense. There's a chopper. Just foul. They said, let it go. Our dead cat picking everything up tonight. Beautiful. We hope you all can see what's going on out there, because we can't. We don't know what's happening, but we're glad you can see it. It's a setting sun that's difficult from our vantage point, but we see that strike three. Essig with a K. Out on strikes is Waters.
The second baseman, number 14, Andrew.
Man, he's picking his spots well so far. A check swing, but you got to go after that. The ball's too close to the plate.
You bet. It's a fastball that gets to mid-80 for this right-handed senior for St. Mary's. It's got some good ride up through the top of the zone. But it's really the changeup that'll get you. It's plus to match and play off of that 85-mile-an-hour fastball. This is the 9-hitter, Andrew Wozniak, the second baseman.
Yeah, you talk about that changeup. We've seen him fooling hitters all year, having him looking absolutely silly.
It's just a confident pitch that he throws, and yeah, I mean, you see why Grand Valley's excited. That one's popped up and behind us. What a beautiful complex here in Brighton. Legacy Center. It's got a field house. It's got a bubble. It's got about 18 fields, it feels like. I mean, baseball, softball, batting cages. That one's ripped down the right field line. That's trouble. On the run is Boisenau. He won't get it. It's in the corner. Rounding first, headed to second is Wozniak. And it's a 9-hole leadoff double. Excuse me, 1-out double. My bad.
The first baseman, Bino Waters.
And actually his first double of the year.
How about that? So that'll take it to the top of the order. And here is Bino Waters. Brenson Bino Waters. 6'2", 210 senior. Plays his summer ball out of artillery.
Yeah, if you want to set the table for anybody in the lineup, it's this guy.
Guy that's got some power. Can go the other way. Very comfortable. Very gifted physically already, Austin. I mean, he's going to fit in at the ACC pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, you can fit in anywhere if you're hitting 447.
That helps. There goes the runner. Alex couldn't get it. So a runner at third now. Anthony Elezai. I told you I wasn't going to do that. I told his dad I wasn't going to do that. I've already done it. Anthony. My bad. His father's Alex. There's a chopper to second base. It'll score the run. Luke Crichton will throw, get the out. But it's an RBI for Bino Waters. It's 2-0 Adams. There's 2 outs and the base is empty. Did his job here at Austin.
Absolutely. 24th RBI of the year. Just a nice, easy grounder there. Get the guy in. Extend the lead.
There's a bunt down the third base line. Charging is Parker.
See, and that's what you got to do. You pounce on that ball in foul territory. It doesn't bounce back fair.
Doesn't come back. That's right. Boy, it's a sharp edging of the grass. Beautiful green grass, well manicured.
Oh, yeah.
Scott Tyson took care of us earlier. Orchard Lake St. Mary's will take on Heartland tomorrow in Orchard Lake in a double dip. Heartland's a very good team, playing out of the KLA. And the Eaglets and Heartland have faced each other the last couple seasons.
Go, boys.
Absolutely. Had some prep-covered battles last year.
We did. So this is the 2-hitter, Jesse Giotis. And he pops it up down the left field line, giving chase as the left fielder. Tribal, he won't get it. It's out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-0.
Deuce is wild.
Thank you. I'm so glad you completed me there. Good job. We're already off and running. We're only 2 innings old. This could be fun. Joe Mooney may have lost his seat. He may have been Wally Pitt. Check swing. Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire, Tom Lynch. And Anthony throws it into right field. Boysen to back it up. And that's another error. I believe it's the 3rd error today for Orchard Lake. The runner holds it second, but that's a strikeout.
The third baseman.
It doesn't turn into an out.
An absolute backbreaker. There's nothing harder for a pitcher than being up on the mound and punching somebody out and then seeing him on second base.
A gut punch indeed. That one is ripped up the middle. That is another gut punch. Up with it in center field is Hale. The throw is cut off. It's 3-0 Adams who makes it hurt on the RBI single with 2 outs from Henry Donahoe, the third baseman.
Absolutely, just capitalizing on mistakes. You know, St. Mary's is setting them up, and they're not letting them go. That's a great hit back up the middle.
So here comes the cleanup hitter, Brody Larson, and here comes the St. Mary's coaching staff for a conversation. And I mean, this is a point in the game where, look, it's early, there's time left, but Essig, we have seen him much sharper at times. How much can defense throw off a pitcher when things aren't sharp, and he knows that he probably should be on the bench?
Yeah, I mean, it's massive. You know, he's having to get 5 outs this inning, and that it's not easy to get 3.
Right.
So you don't want to force your pitcher to do that.
There is some stirring in the Eaglet bullpen. Again, they've got 2 games tomorrow. They'd love to get at least 5 or 6 from Essig. The pitch count is at 39. Again, it's 4-3 baseball today. We're back to reality, I guess. For the record, we like 4-3, right? It keeps the system moving. It's efficient in the system.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to our camera guys about that.
There's a grounder to short, backhanded by Brustevich. Throw to first, and it is not in time. It's another hit, this time by Larson, the cleanup hitter, an infield single. And there's runners at first and second. Again, the runner holds and stays at second. And that was a good job by Brustevich not to let it get to the outfield.
Ben Dempster.
Yeah, and a great pick by Aiden Donovan over there at first base, honestly. Keeping that runner at second.
Was it low?
Yeah.
Short hopper?
Yeah.
Was it? I couldn't see. This is the 5-hitter, Ben Dempster. Dempster, the catcher. 2 outs, 2 men on, a run in for Adams. They lead it 3-0. We saw Adams early in the year against Brother Rice. And Brother Rice did beat them. It was Adams' first game of the year. That's a high chopper. Essig going to throw it high, and he is out. But the Eaglets don't want to throw it to first. Throwing it around, playing catch. A wild, wacky Friday. We're back to Brighton after this.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Rochester Adams 16-14 now. And look, this is a big school, 1,500 co-ed. Notable seasons, they were runners-up in 95 and 96. And red champions the last 2 seasons. Parker Pico, who's down at Alabama, was Mr. Baseball for the state of Michigan last year. They do miss him. And recorded his first collegiate hit in March 19th against Alabama State. So here we go. The line on Waters right now, he's given up 3 hits, no runs. He's walked 2 and struck out 1, and he's just been good enough after he threw a lot of pitches in the first. 24 total pitches now. He's settled in nicely. And he will face number 8 hitter in the lineup for Nick DePonio. This is the senior Will Boisenow, who's missed some time. We saw him get injured with that attack of the baseball in right field against Brother Rice back on the 20th of April. He's recovered. This is kind of his first game back, I think.
Good for Will.
No doubt. That one's ripped down the line and just foul, says Shane Smith, the third base umpire. You always feel bad for a senior when he gets hurt, like the end of his senior year. You know, good to see him recovering.
Absolutely, especially in time for the playoffs. You know, you get to go on that run with your brothers, really. That's so big to the seniors.
It is. Boisenow batting .211. Good eye there. 2-2 the count to Will Boisenow. Got some minutes last year. It's a staple in the lineup, had a battle this year. Now he's worked the count full. And the Eaglet leadoff hitters, let's give them credit. I mean, they have gotten on both times, both innings, and drawn some pitches. Waters deals, and the battle right now by the 8-hitter boys now, or excuse me, the 9-hitter boys now. Impressive.
It kind of seems like the only hitter for the St. Mary's right now battling as the first hitter of the inning. You know? Everybody else is first pitch swinging and quick out.
It has been that way. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. The second strikeout for Rhino Waters, the quarterback on the football team. He's on his way to be a 3-year starter and making his mark here today in baseball. Austin.
Yeah, it looked like a good change up there. Just had him out in front.
So that'll bring up Parker Brustevich. 330 on the year. And he chops it to third, the position he's manning. Donahoe across the diamond. Talked about so many of the St. Mary's players being natives of Rochester, Rochester Hills, and growing up and playing with the Adams players, and Brustevich, one of them. You know, Donahoe, good friends with Alex Alezai, and of course both Brustevich brothers. Kind of cool to have that going against your what would have been your hometown team.
Yeah, always creates a rivalry.
That one is ripped to right center. That's a base hit. And that is Luke Crichton. He's going to go for 2, and he is in safely.
It's good back up there by the third baseman, Henry Donahoe, looking alive.
An aggressive attack by Crichton, who just keeps going. This kid knows baseball, and he has just hit the stink out of the baseball this year in his second year on varsity. Indiana commit, Luke Crichton.
Man, he's got a smooth swing, doesn't he?
Yep. His brother doing great things at Clemson, and his sister doing great things at Orchard Lake on the basketball team. Allie, All-State. Father Brad is the girls' head basketball coach. They had an outstanding season, and Brad's also an assistant on the boys' team. But quite the athletic family. And as Joe Money says, he says your mom's the most athletic. I don't know. I mean, that's what he says. Poor Brad. He has to hear it from everybody. Al, I agree. Oh, Al, yes, yes. All-State Alley in basketball. Absolutely. Runner at second base in scoring position is Luke Crichton. This is Hudson Brustevich, lefty on lefty. Pitch is low. St. Mary's trails 3-0. And 3-0 to Brustevich. No real intentions to pitch to this guy, let's be honest.
Why would you? First base open.
That is a strike.
3-1.
Yeah, first base open, and with as much power as he's got, you got to keep it on the edges with him.
Good speed by Luke at second, dancing around the shortstop Seymour. That one is driven foul down the left field line as the sun sets here in Brighton. Took us a couple hours to get here.
Thankfully here now, though, we can see the field.
We can. Sun is set. The perspiration's starting to dry from this intense. Well, for some of us, I guess. The Hunt Man says, I'm not done. Brustevich with 4 home runs on the year. Hit a grand slam in Ohio twice earlier this year. Throw back to second and out again. Eaglet base runners picked off for the second time, inning over. Self-infliction. 3-0 Adams.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
McGinley scores!
Nick DePonio, it's his second venture as the head coach in Orchard Lake. What a run his first time. Led him to the state championship game twice. Once in 07, once in 09. Nick's the right guy for the gig. And look, he's done this before. And he's played himself, played at Oakland, and had a fine career in Italy. How would that be? Play pro baseball in Italy. Could you imagine that?
No, I can't. It'd be amazing.
Man.
That's
Nick,
called living the dream.
He holds several offensive record categories. Ground ball to third, routine play for Brustevich. The throw again is up the line, and that is another error. And so the tag not in time, safe at first, error number 4. Leadoff man on for Adams in the name of McAllister Doley.
Man, they are just tossing the ball all over the diamond right now. And you wonder if it's a confidence thing. You know, you see the first one kind of go awry, and it's just building and building.
Well, then it's the yips.
Yeah.
I mean, you start to talk about it, you start to think about it, and it's just a yip. This is Daniel Seymour, the shortstop. Runner on first, squares to bunt, and that got Anthony, and he's okay. Looked worse than it was, I suppose.
It sounded rough.
We'll have coverage tomorrow of Brother Rice and Northville, number 1 and number 2 in the state. We'll have that for you on the Brother Rice YouTube channel, 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. And then we'll have a triple header. We'll do something crazy. We're going to go to do Dakota and Allen Park. We're going to get wild tomorrow. You're not going to be a part of the triple header.
You get me for the first 2, don't worry.
Yeah, it's not enough.
I know, you always want me around.
Well, you know, mostly, yes. You know, there's times where I want to throw you into the Potomac, but yeah, mostly.
Don't do that, I can't swim.
Oh, I'm aware. Edging in at third is Parker Brustevich. That one is popped up. Anthony on the run, he won't get it. Fan from Chelsea will take it home.
Yeah, talking about those baseball games tomorrow, man. We're in for a treat in the morning. And
all ranked
night.
teams.
Yeah.
All ranked teams in the prep.
Talent all over the field.
Yeah. RD rankings will be coming out tomorrow as well. Top 10. Fouled back. This is the 7-hitter Daniel Seymour, shortstop. Junior. Good size, 6'1", 175, that shortstop position.
Just watch it on the prep.
Anthony says, I want to get in that pickoff fun. Looks enjoyable.
Well, when you see the other catcher make 2 snap throws like that, you're like, well, I got to try.
And he has a cannon.
Oh, that he does.
But I don't think we were really ready for the cannon we've seen out of Ben Dempster. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There goes the runner. Throw is low, and that throw is into center field.
All over the diamond.
And so Adams going to take advantage. And Doley's going to head it to third. Give him a stolen base. Give him an advancement on the air. And prime RBI position now for the 8-hitter, Rhino Waters, to help his cause.
Yeah, pitchers love to bat with people in scoring position, don't they?
Oh, yeah. It just seems to be their number. There's a safety squeeze. Essig will come home to Elezi, the tag, and he is out at home.
I know that's the pitcher picking himself up right there. He's saying, you know, my boys behind me, they're struggling, but today we're going to get it done still.
The Callister Doley gets shut down on Essig's athleticism. Look at this play.
Baseman, Andrew Wozniak.
It's a good tag, too, getting down there in front of the plate.
Elezi tagged him properly. That's right. And there's an art to that. Tagging without getting yourself in the way of traffic for any kind of fumble.
Well, and making sure you hang on to the ball, too.
Yeah, there's fumbles in baseball now.
I got one out.
So this is Seymour. There's 2 outs now with the, and this is the 9-hitter Wozniak.
Okay, I didn't get the Wozniak.
Come on, Pat the Stat. You got one job. It's to keep the stats. Come on. I don't want to go looking for a new stat guy tomorrow. You're all I got. No, Nate can't do stats. You can do a lot of things, Robin, but not stats. That one is grounded foul. 1 strike count with the runner at first. Wozniak had that double earlier in the game.
Yeah, it's first of the year. Let's see if he can keep those power numbers up now. Keep building on it.
Essig has given up 4 hits, 3 runs, just 2 of them earned. He struck out 4. He's hit a batter, but impressively, he has not walked anyone yet. And that'll go a long ways with the Pat Mish and Nick DePonio and staff. Runner not going. Sorry about that.
Good. You just got to throw strikes. You just got to throw strikes. That's how you stay in the ball game. That's how you keep your team in the ball game. Just throw strikes.
55 pitches now for Essig in this game. He's got 2 older brothers at Ashland playing baseball, twins. And he's got a younger brother that's a highly touted prospect, a sophomore who's done good things on the mound for St. Mary's already this year. Zach Essig, the sophomore, left-hander.
Bet that's a competitive family, don't you?
Are you kidding me?
I got a basketball team.
You throw Rick in there, and I mean, you get a Royal Rumble. There's a shot to right center field, going back, playable. Boisenau makes the catch, and the side retired. So Adams threatens, they don't score, they strand a runner. 3-0, Rochester Adams.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
That's Andrew Lampkin. He's the bench boss. Like Nick DePonio, he's in his first season, but this is his second go-around. He's been an assistant for 15 years prior to this year. He's a Chippewa, fire up, 88. And his first stint at Adams, he had 230 wins, 5 district titles, 4 regionals, 3 quarterfinal appearances, and runners-up in the state of Michigan in 95 and 96. For the Highlanders of Rochester Adams,
That's right.
Rhino Waters has gone all the way. He's given up 4 hits, no runs. He has struck out 2 and walked 3. And he will face the Eaglets' heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6, Donovan, Tribal, and Hale. Donovan was on his last time up and was picked off a first. And he'll try to erase that memory. It's been a very productive offensive year for Aiden Donovan when they've needed him the most. He's been fabulous. They have not had his services on the mound. He's been out with an injury until Saturday or Friday when he made a splash. And what a warm welcome it was to see him rip through the Catholic Central lineup in his first appearance back.
Yeah, I mean, what, 6 shutout innings?
That's
in
right.
Relief.
Yep.
13-inning game.
Unbelievable. Aiden tattoos this one to right field. It's hit hard, but it's hit right at Tepner, the right fielder, for a loud out, number 1.
That's just unlucky. You'll take that kind of swing all day. Opposite field, a little bit of power.
Yep.
You just hit it right at him.
The left fielder.
What a run it was for
Andrew
Orchard
Trice.
Lake St. Mary's. The streak was snapped last year. It was an 85-game winning streak for St. Mary's. It spanned really 2 years long. And they won 65 straight Catholic League games. That was ended last year against Liggett. But really a 2-year winning streak. And, 5 short of the national record.
What is it?
You're right there, just so close.
The record is 90 wins in a row.
Step out.
85 in a row for St. Mary's.
Step down.
Couple state titles in there in 2021 and 22. And then last year they lost to Lake Orion. But they'll be at it this year. They've got a favorable district, and it would all line up for St. Mary's to take on Brother Rice at Brother Rice in a regional final or regional semifinal.
Yeah, we've seen them face off, 3 or 4 times now, and it's been a battle almost every single game. There was maybe one that Brother Rice ran away with, but other than that, they've been tight.
One of those battles, and you brought this up to me off air, was with Essig on the mound in a 2-1 battle against Brother Rice in the first matchup of the year.
Yeah, he went 6 2/3 in that one. Gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs for the whole game. He did give up the walk-off homer, but a 2-1 game, that's dominant against that Brother Rice lineup.
So potent. Strike 3 called. That's an off-speed pitch, fooled Tribal, and there's now 2 outs in the Eaglets' 4th.
The center fielder, Bradley Hale.
He's got that curveball working.
Sure does. The Eaglets lost Ryan McKay, a senior from last year, graduated, doing good things at Michigan State. Lost Blake Grimmer to graduation, who's at Tennessee. Jason Oliver, who's at Indiana. Cupboard's not bare here at OLSM, but can only expect so many national championships in a row. Of course, a new staff as well, with Nick DePonio coming in for Matt Petrie. He did a fabulous job here. This is Hale the batter. He says hail no to that pitch. Bradley having a fantastic senior year. He can also help the Eaglets on the mound, but he has helped them offensively and in center field defensively. He's been just wizard-like, Austin, and he kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's quick out there. He is quick, and he gets a great jump on the ball. And, in the box, he's no slouch. I actually think he's probably my favorite hitter in this lineup. He hits the ball well and with good power to both gaps.
Top average on the team, 348. And a good eye at the plate. He's now drawn it even at 2-2 with 2 outs. Well, it's popped up out of play right side as the sun is starting to set here in beautiful Brighton. I thought we were giving the Westfalls like a shorter ride to a game, and Alex tells me during the break that this is a longer drive.
Every exit was closed.
Man, oh man, yeah, that's true. There's construction issues out here. I think that's probably the problem. Sharp grounder to third, handled by Donahoe. Throw to first in time. Inning over. And so Adams will take a 3-0 lead to the top of the 5th inning. We're cruising along here in Brighton. Thanks for hanging out. We're the Prep.
Throughout your life, from big moments to ones well-earned, we're your financial guardian angel. Alliance Catholic Credit Union.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
Chad and Austin back with you. This is the leadoff hitter, Bino Waters, committed to Notre Dame. The line on Essig, he has thrown 58 pitches now. He's given up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. 4 strikeouts, no walks. That's a strike called there.
Yeah, and you know, 40 plus pitches in the strike zone. He's really hammering it.
Chopper to first, handled cleanly by Aiden on the shorthand backhand. You talked about his soft paws earlier. They're on display again right here in the 5th.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, they've had 4 errors today, but he's saved a couple more today, too, with his picks and his ability to just get those short hops.
You're right. It could have been worse a couple times with him able to save a couple out of the air. So here's the 2-hitter, Jesse G. Otis, with an emphatic strike called by Tom Lynch. He said it like he meant it.
Might be my favorite strike call of the year.
We've had a lot of passive strike callers this year. You're right. It's nice to get a, loaded gun umpire call.
You feel it in your belly.
Yeah, right in your plums. Yeah, right there. So this is the left-handed hitting Jesse Giotis. Donahoe in the on-deck circle. Adams battled Bay City Western, a team that's ranked in the top 5 in most polls, to a 1-0 game back last Saturday. They faced LaCourse, the Michigan State signee, who dominated. He's done that most times this year. And but they showed they can compete and with some of the best. And Adams, despite just being a couple games over 500, I mean, they're going to be a threat for anybody in that district.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you got the hitters that they do at the top of the lineup, and, you know, you see Rhino today, he's not even considered their top guy on the mound.
Right.
So they got an impressive group of players that can really get it done on any given afternoon.
They got a talented pitcher in Szymanski as well. He went the other day. Outstanding pitcher. Has really worked his way and had some productive outings. Shout out to the St. Mary's lacrosse team. They won over Walled Lake Western. Kelly Garbig reports from Orchard Lake. 13-12, the Eaglets win over Walled Lake Western in the first round of the regionals tonight. They'll now play number 1 Country Day, and that will be a challenge. So congratulations to the Eaglets. They've been on a bit of a late season surge after a rough start. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate that. Kelly does an outstanding job as a longtime trainer. And she's more than a trainer. She's a mentor, teacher. Does a lot of things at Orchard Lake St. Mary's. And she reports. She's one of our stringers.
Jack of all trades.
She does it all. Her mom's listening in Ohio tonight. Greenville, Ohio. Hello to Mama Garbick. There goes the runner. Throw down by Anthony is tall. And into center field. Hale there to back it up. But it's a stolen base for Giotis. And now he's in scoring position with one out.
Yeah, you see another misfire there from St. Mary's. I think you're right. It's just a little bit of the yips. They're just trying just a little too hard to be perfect with the throws.
Pitch is down and away. So first and second now with one out. The force is in order. But that'll bring up the tough hitting Brody Larson, the center fielder.
Yeah, that was a tough take. That was a tough take right on the edge.
There is activity in the Eaglet bullpen that continues, and that's going to be it for Essig. They'll go to the bullpen, and we'll tell you about the new pitcher for the Eaglets in a minute.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions.
So the Eaglets will keep it in the family. Eaglets will keep it in the family, and they'll go to Zach Essig. Zach's a sophomore. He's a left-hander. And he will face the right-handed hitter Brody Larson. So big spot here for younger brother Essig. This is the baby bro, youngest of 4 brothers. Am I missing one, Rick? It's 4? Yeah, I think so. So, Giotis at second, Donahoe at first. There's one out. Essig in relief, and that is fouled away. So 1-2, he's ahead. It's been a fine year for the 10th grader. 2-0 on the year. And this is his 8th appearance. He has started 3 games. 4.02 ERA. Struck out 20, walked 11. And he comes in a pressure spot against Larson, the 4-hitter. That is wide, and that's an athletic catch for Anthony. And that's big because runners advance to second and third if that gets to the backstop. Those are little things that coaches do track. There goes the runner, double steal. No double steal. Runner from second to third. Giotis with a stolen base. And the count 2-2, but again, Adams taking advantage. I don't know if St. Mary's was allowing that or looked like he could have made a play. Swing and a miss, out on strikes. Essig comes in and fans the cleanup hitter. That's a big, big K, Austin Sonnenberg.
Yeah, switching to the other Essig brother here, his left-handed side of the plate. Oh, great off-speed pitch. Had him absolutely fooled.
Yeah, it's a good one. Not over yet. He's got to battle Ben Dempster, the catcher. The line is complete on his older brother. We'll get to that in a moment. Grant's line gives up 4 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them were earned, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and he is responsible for the man at third. That is going to be a Texas leaguer that just goes foul down the first base line. That was close.
Yeah, found that Bermuda Triangle. They are lucky that dropped foul.
Nice look at it there. And
just foul.
Not much.
Let's see if Dempster can drive in a run here. He saved a couple with his arm today, I can tell you that.
Sure has. Ben Dempster, runners of the corners, 2 outs. Essig in, on in relief. It's a firm fastball. A little bit of a different pitcher than his brother, than the obvious. Righty, lefty, bigger build. And some command right now. Popped him up, and this one's going to get out of play. What a beautiful night. Well-attended game here. Two count, 2 outs. We'll see if Donahoe is off at first base. It's Giotis with good speed at third. There goes the runner, pitches low. Anthony's going to eat it, and I think that was a wise choice.
Yeah, it's a smart decision back there. You don't want to test that runner at third, especially with the way they've been tossing the ball around the diamond today.
St. Mary's will take out Sterling Heights Stevenson on Monday and Birmingham Seaholm on Tuesday. We'll have coverage of the game on Tuesday. That's a line shot down the line. That's a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs. Into score comes Giotis. Donahoe right behind him. It's a 2-out, 2-strike double by Dempster, and it's 5-0 Rochester Adams.
I tell you what, Dempster's making his best case for G of the game right now. Double down the line to drive in a couple. Like I said, during that at bat, a couple pickoffs on behind the plate. One at second even. That's impressive.
Now betting for Adams, the designated
great
hitter,
power down the line right there.
Doley.
Having a night. So here's Doley. Doley 3 for 4 against Standing Sterlish back last Saturday. A series that was up in mid-Michigan. Standing Sterling and Bay City Western were the opponents. Drew Stitzel, the pitcher who threw on Tuesday, will come in to run at second base. 2 runs in. It's 5-0 Rochester Adams. Trying to win back-to-back games. Confidence builder, knocking off a top 10, 15 team in Okemos yesterday. Convincingly.
Yeah, and this St. Mary's team is no slouch. I mean, they've thrown the ball around a little bit with the errors today, but they definitely give every team a run for their money.
Unlike them, it's just not what they've done a lot this year. That's a strike called, and the side is retired. Not before a 2-run single with 2 outs by Dempster. St. Mary's down 5 with some work to do. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
Jaden Oliver to lead things off for St. Mary's. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Oliver, Elezai, and Boisenau. Nice little backdrop there. Cool look and camera work by our great, talented crew. Outstanding camera ops tonight. Corey Easterling, Kyle Buchanan, and Dylan McCarty. What's that?
O'Connor.
Dylan O'Connor, McCarty. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, my Irish brother. I know better than that. O'Connor, of course. There's a deep drive to right, fairly deep, going back and caught. That's Matt Tepner, and that ride was via Oliver Jaden. So one loud out. St. Mary's has hit some nice balls, and they've been caught several times, too.
Yeah, it's not easy to have the presence of mind to keep your body off the wall there and not just run full steam into it.
Yeah. Something Boisenau knows all too well about as he jumps into the on-deck circle. This is Anthony Elezai on his 17th birthday. Happy birthday to Anthony. Good to see his family out. He's got 4 older sisters. Is it 4?
I think it was 3.
Is it 3 older sisters?
Yeah, 3.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. I got 1. I can't imagine.
Oh, man. God bless him. He's the youngest of 4. His father, Alex, same way. 3 older sisters, he said, and he's the youngest. So lots of love on his 17th birthday, and he deserves it. No love there from the third baseman, Donahoe. That's his buddy. They grew up in Rochester Hills together.
Yeah, and I'm sure he had a lot of fun throwing him out there.
I'm sure he did. Maybe a couple words on his way back to the dugout.
Just a few.
So here's Boisenau. And Will, who's kind of down in the plate appearances. Again, he missed about 3 weeks after running into the wall at Dan Petrie Field back on the 20th of April.
What an effort he made on that ball, huh?
Oh. Fearless. Nearly came up with it. That's a shot down the line that whizzed past Nick DePonio. And Will on that one. Valuable guy. We've seen it in the infield, seen him in the outfield. Had some versatility to the St. Mary's team. A team that's getting players back. Donovan and Pacey both making their appearance on Saturday for the first time on the pitching mound. And, I mean, that's your 1 and 2 starters, right? I mean, these other guys have been fabulous pitchers. Strike 3. Mowing them down. Off-speed pitch. Waters filthy with that one. That's the strikeout as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Top of the 6th upon us here at Legacy Center.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
So here is the senior Spartan commit, Aiden Donovan. The aforementioned Donovan went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, no runs, 9 strikeouts, and 1 walk in his duty in 13 innings in St. Mary's 8-6 win over Catholic Central in extras in that marathon back on Friday. He was fabulous. He felt right. Everything was good afterwards, positive signs. He wasn't coming out of that ball game. Tony said there's no way we're getting him out. And look, he'd thrown a lot earlier in the year as a position player all season long and had a few weeks to tune up for that outing.
Yeah, you know, that was one of the more dominant performances we've seen all year, really.
Yeah.
He went out there and really just shut down CC's lineup and gave his boys several chances to come back and finish off that game.
Yeah. St. Mary's would go ahead and win it on an Aiden Donovan base hit. And Donovan would drive in a couple runs, win the ball game. And his numbers, of course, it's easy. This is his second outing, the second appearance, and 6 innings, and has not given up a run. We've got a defensive modification as well. Ryan Summer is in at first base. Luke Crichton is at second, and everything else checks out the same. Strikeout here, Austin.
My gosh, he is just threading the needle with the zone right now. You know, even the close pitches that aren't strikes are very swingable.
It's a fastball that gets into the low 90s, 92, 93. Again, he's just ramping up. And it's the sharp slider to go with it and the changeup. He just got it all. It's a sinking fastball. Tough to hit, tough to square up.
That slide piece, it just absolutely falls off the table. I mean, it cuts right across, and the hitters don't have a chance.
They really don't. Or on a pitch like that in the outside corner at 92. Pitcher on pitcher. This is Rhino who pops it up sky high to left. Tribal under it.
Smooth play, as expected when Aiden Donovan's out there. I mean, he just peppers the strike zone.
That's the thing. He gave up just the 1 walk in his 6 innings. And again, his first stint from having his time off from our elbow tenderness. Been out since July and rehabbed, and he's looked efficient, effective despite that one. Andrew Wozniak, who's had a hit in this game, he had a double.
And he did. He's been effective in the box today.
And he pops one to right center. That's going to drop in for a hit in front of Boisenau and Hale. A seeing-eye single, the second of the day for the 9-hole hitter, the second baseman, Andrew Wozniak, having a day in Brighton.
Yeah, that's a great piece of hitting right there. Just taking that fastball, sitting on it, letting it get deep in the zone and going the other way.
Mature approach. Impressive indeed for Wozniak, who is just a sophomore. And guys like him and Rhino Waters and Doley, Tepner, I mean, these are all 10th graders that are going to be around for a minute. This is Bino Waters, the leadoff hitter.
Come on, Aiden, let's go.
And it seems like he's had guys on base for him all game long, and he just hasn't quite capitalized. He does have the 1 RBI, but no hits today.
There you go, Aiden.
He's trying to change that. 5 runs on 5 hits for Adams. No runs on 4 hits for St. Mary's. They have 6 errors in the game.
That's the difference. That's the difference right there.
Leadoff hitter Bino Waters with a runner at first. Changeup misses low. Count goes to 3-1.
Come on, Aiden, let's go.
And he walks and is very cautious with Bino Waters, and he'll take his chances with Jesse
The left fielder,
Giotis.
Jesse Giotis.
Yeah, Rhino's Bino. I apologize. Bino is somebody you don't want to pitch to if you don't have to. And you know, first base wasn't open there, but you try to hit the corners, you try to pick your spots, and if you miss, you miss. He's someone you live with walking.
You can do that. This is a left-handed hitter, and that's the slider, and it goes off the toe, I believe. of the birthday boy.
Yeah, birthday boy's taking a beating back there.
He's going to have a purple right hammer toe. That's...
I tell you what, you couldn't pay me enough money to get behind the plate. You just couldn't do it.
Takes a tough cookie. Somebody had to do it.
That's a fact.
All right, Aiden, come on.
I was crazy enough to do that back in my time here.
Of course you were.
Wasn't very good, but they threw me back there. That's a check swing and gets away, and runners advance. There's one out, and now two in scoring position. Adams trying to blow this thing open.
It seems like Aiden Donovan's laid off that fastball these last couple hitters a little bit, and you know, I don't quite see why. He pumps it in there at 92, 93.
Yep.
That's it, Aiden.
Swing and a miss. That's the slider. Yeah, you'd think the confidence sky high with that fastball was so efficient. Of course, the next outing after that outing and repeating it. All getting the kinks out. Swing and a miss. Donovan shuts the door and strands a couple. The Eaglets with 6 outs to work, and they need 6 runs. We're coming back for the final 2 innings. Thanks for watching. We're the Prep. Back after these.
Throughout your life, from big moments to ones well earned, we're your financial guardian angel. Alliance Catholic Credit Union.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Off-speed pitch over for a strike. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 to get things rocking for Nick DePonio's Orchard Lake St. Mary's Eaglets. Nick assisted by Dominic Carmosino, Pat Mish, Theo Piccarelli, and Peter Varon. That's a bullet right to the shortstop for a loud out into the glove of Daniel Seymour. Multiple times we've seen good licks like this.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like with Aiden Donovan earlier. That's a good hit. You take that all day.
So the pitch count has been very interesting. It's 63 pitches, strikes, what, 60-40?
Yeah,
but it's been efficient. Is St. Mary's, do you take some pitches? Do you make him throw a little more? Get him out of rhythm? I mean, what's the thought process?
I mean, he really hasn't walked that many guys, even though he's, you know, not really peppering the strike zone. But I think he's keeping them off balance just enough to where, you know, they don't really know what's coming. They don't know if it's going to be a strike or a ball and if it's going to catch the corner.
The Indiana commit, Luke Crichton, 2 for 2 today. Luke has had an outstanding season and a guy that they've grown to trust on the mound. So much that they started him against Brother Rice in the championship game, and he was fabulous.
That he was.
Gave up just the 3 runs. Luke trying to get on base for the 3rd time tonight. St. Mary's down to their final 5 outs, down 5 runs. It's been a struggle to get their offense going this year, but not a struggle for this guy.
And, you know, that's so interesting. You got the 1 through 4 hitters hitting over 300. You know, you got 6 and 7 also, you know, leaking in there, hitting over 300.
Yeah.
Fewer plate appearances, but still, you got good talent in the lineup. It's
No
just about
doubt.
stringing it together.
Yeah. Getting the bottom half of that lineup and everybody on the same hot streak at the same time. So Luke is on base for the 3rd time tonight, the Indiana Hoosier commit. And here's Hudson Brustevich, who will join him in the state of Indiana, but he's going to head up to South Bend. Lefty on lefty. Pitch in the dirt. Crichton not needing to risk things. St. Mary's 6 errors in this game. They've had multiple base running blunders. And it's just been one of those games.
Yeah, and that's inflated by the fact that Rhino is just out here putting in work on the mound.
He's been fabulous. That is just wide of the zone. He's just started to lose it a bit. The command, that is.
Yeah, but see, that's close enough to where Hudson, that's a good take from Hudson. You know, he could have swung at that.
2-0, hitters count. Taking all the way, and that's a strike, and hard to argue with the philosophy of make this guy throw you a strike.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of people that have that green light 2-0, 3-0.
1 out, 2-1 count coming. I don't see any activity in that Adams pen. I don't even see an Adams pen.
That is a good point.
They don't get a pen, I guess. All right. 3-1 the count. We'll see what Hudson's doing here. We'll see if Waters challenges him. He does, and it's a good challenge on the outer third of the plate, and that's where you got to live against this guy.
Yeah. It looked like he took something off, maybe threw him a change up there, and Hudson was clearly expecting fastball, and that's kind of what made Rhino so effective today.
Gutsy in a fastball count. Throw back to first. You wonder what the offense would look like without some of the pickoffs in this game. Eaglets have almost equaled the hit tally of Adams. That one is rifled down the line. That's a fair ball. Crichton will head to third. Nick DePonio will hold him there. It's a stand-up 1-out double for Hudson Brustevich, the future pride of Notre Dame. And he zipped it past his future teammate down there at first, Austin.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was an absolute bashed ball. I mean, he hit that so hard down the line. Extends his lead to 10 doubles for the team.
So, Andrew Lampkin's going to come out as we get another look at that double and have a word with his sophomore lefty. But St. Mary's stringing together a couple of base runners. And here they are with Aiden Donovan coming to the plate. And what else? Able to help his own effort, something he did quite well on Saturday.
Yeah, I expect him to have a good at-bat here. I mean, even if he's not going to get a hit, I expect him to battle, foul some off, take a few pitches.
Donovan batting .347 on the year. And although I think he was just 1 for 6 in that game on Friday, that one hit was the game winner.
Yeah, that's a big one.
He's got that clutch gene. So lefty on righty here, pitch low. First base is open. Rhino Waters. And it's a strike on the outside corner. Donovan with 24 runs driven in on the year, 1 home run, 4 doubles. Two-one count, runners on second and third. Another great pitch by Waters. Burying one in the dirt. Confident pitch.
That curve is something else.
Got it jumping. Didn't bite that time, and now the count is full. With 1 out. Eaglets looking to scratch the surface with Donovan. Got him on strikes.
Man.
Outside part of the plate. And well-located fastball.
Absolutely. I mean, to have him that out in front of that pitch, I mean, he's a really good hitter. Rhino's making it look easy today.
Sure is. So now he's got to battle Tribal. 80 pitches thrown by Rhino Waters in this game. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. And he's given up the 5 hits, but for Orchard Lake, this is a big one. And you got Tribal up there, who's already had a base hit in this game. One of the 5 for St. Mary's. Both teams with 5 hits. The difference, Adams with 5 runs. Eaglets shut out as of now.
I tell you what, you watch Rhino, and he delivers the ball just a little bit differently every time. He's got a little bit change in his windup and his stretch. That could be throwing the hitters off.
Yeah, no, you're right. Swing and a miss there. Quickly ahead. 0-2. Going to step off the mound and get some fresh air as the wind starts to blow out here at Legacy Center. Got him on strikes. Tribal's out, 2 runners stranded, and the shutout remains for Rhino Waters, who's stolen the storyline here in Brighton tonight.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself? Shaped into a force that others can't imagine. We are part of something bigger. A force that never quits. America's Navy. Forged by the sea. Check us out at Navy.com.
Years of playing sports took a toll on my feet. The worst was the tear in my Achilles tendon. I went to fix my feet today, and I've been pain-free for 2 years. I'm back to pickleball 5 days a week. Amazing.
I've been fixing foot pain for decades. Don't give up hope. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Chad and Austin back with you. Alex Westfall, your executive producer on this beautiful Friday night under the lights at the Legacy Center. Thanks to Scott Tyson and the great folks here at the Legacy Center for making us so cozy. We'll have baseball tomorrow, 4 games, 3 games. Brother Rice and Northville in a doubleheader. And then a 3rd game later tomorrow night at Dakota in Allen Park, 4:30 start. You looked at me twice with that fourth game.
Yeah, I mean, you did scare me just a little.
This is the 3-hitter Donahoe. Aiden Donovan back on the bump, 2nd inning of work. About to throw his 20th pitch. And that is upstairs. Donahoe, big right-handed power hitter. Middle of the order type guy. Underclassman. Firm fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3. Never had a chance with that Donovan dark one on the outside.
Absolutely. When he's dealing, he's hitting his spots. I mean,
Brody Larson.
there's not much you can do. It's a tough pitch to hit even if you take your bat off the shoulder.
Sure is. Strikeout number 2 for Aiden, and he'll now face the 4-hitter Brody Larson. 5-0 Adams. Aiden Donovan in his second outing. The Michigan State commit has come out sharp. Another fan. Outside corner, no chance. And he's got the cleanup hitter Larson talking to himself. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
It's almost like he hasn't even come out of the game from the last time we saw him. Just keeps dealing. That ball's on the edge, but it's a tough take with 2 strikes.
It is. Ben Dempster, the batter. Productive. Dempster, 2 RBIs in the game. 1 for 3. Chopper got a hustle, charged by Brustevich. Quick throw to first and safe. Summer had to go down. He scooped it clean. But they're going to say he was off the bag, and we'll see if the replay confirms it here. Fine play by Summer to come up with it, but apparently not in time or off the bag. Here's the look.
Yeah, this has got to be close because that is a heck of a stretch by Summer at first. Yeah, he's got a good 6 inches there between him and the bag, though. It's a good call.
That back foot came off the bag. He had plenty of time to get it back on it, but sometimes you get a feel, you think it's touching, and it's not.
Yeah, you get a little off balance from the throw in the dirt, and you lose your footing a little trying to make the play, and it's just tough.
Had to rush it. Here's McAllister Doley. There goes the runner. Good pitch to run on. Standing up at second is Dempster in scoring position now. Here in the top of the 7th. Final call for Adams. Perhaps. There goes the runner. Alezai, third, safe.
Got under the tag.
Tag was a little bit up. Drew Stitzel, great hustle to get 90 feet closer.
It almost looked like Alezai took something off that there. Trying to make sure he doesn't.
Yeah, the grip looked to be a little different.
Yeah.
Strike called. That's the off-speed pitch. Beautifully placed. Down the line and foul by about 5 feet. Summer was on it. Tardy with that fiery fastball.
I tell you what, though, that's the right approach here. Take him the other way.
Absolutely. Donovan trying to keep it a 5-run ball game. Waters has gone all the way. The difference is the 6 errors by St. Mary's in this game. The hits are even at 5. The runs are not. It's 5-0. McAllister Doley, the batter. He'll walk. That'll be Donovan's second walk in his inning and 2/3. And no harm there. We got a pinch hitter. It's Henry Hiddle. So Hiddle will hit. He's another sophomore. And so Hiddle will bat for Seymour. So Seymour will be lifted at short. And it'll be the sophomore Double H's Henry Hiddle to pinch hit 5'11", 210.
Yeah, Hiddle, you know, he hasn't gotten a ton of plate appearances this year, but, you know, 60 times in the box is enough. And, you know, 244 at the plate with a little bit of power. They're bringing in here to try to open this game up a little bit more and extend this lead.
Hitting for Rochester Adams, number 21, Henry Hiddle.
So lefty against the righty. Aiden trying to keep it right where it is. Just a 5-run margin. There is some weather moving in at about the 10 o'clock hour, we hear. Crew getting nervous. Popped up. That one's going to go back near the new seeded grass that Scott Tyson spoke of. Don't walk on that new seed, young man. And a young man from Kiko Harbor will walk on some grass and kill it. No big deal.
A little bit of get off my lawn there, isn't it?
I think so. It's not even my lawn to get off. That one is swung on and hit to right, back deep, to the track, to the wall, and the catch is made. Boysenau in deep right on the run, and it saves a goose egg. Stranded, our 2 runners, side retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Closing time, last call for the Eaglets.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Follow us on social media. Thanks so much for watching on our YouTube channel. We are The Prep. You have us on several social media outlets: X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. Get us here, there, and everywhere. Thank you for watching, following, liking. Eaglets down to their final 3 outs. It'll be Hale, Oliver, and Elezi. And this one is popped up on the first pitch. First base side, Waters will make the catch and collide ever so gently with Bradley Hale. Bradley's out. Bradley plays the game aggressively.
Runs hard always.
He does.
Number 8, Ryan Summer.
So here comes Ryan Summer, who came in defensively a couple innings ago. So Summer will bat for Oliver in that 7 hole. 1 out in this 7th inning.
Emphatic strike call. I can't get over it. It's great.
Adams is off the rest of the weekend. That one is lambasted down the right field line. Adams plays at Dakota on Monday. I mean, we just keep rounding these teams.
Circles.
Circles. It all comes back. They'll play West Bloomfield on Tuesday before taking on Fenton. Summer, the batter. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And the Eaglets are down to their final out, and it'll be all up to the birthday boy, Anthony E.
The catcher.
And, you know, we keep talking about what an impressive start for Rhino today. Only 87 pitches still. You know, he's worked through this lineup. This good hitting lineup, really.
Oh, yeah. Giving up just the 5 hits.
He's really just picked him apart, too.
Nice balance of off speed and change of pace. Just a 10th grader. I mean, there's a lot of thoughtfulness in this. That one is slugged to the gap in left center. That's down. A base hit. It bounces in front of Giatis, and Alex says it's not going to end on my birthday.
Absolutely not. St. Mary's got fight. You know that. You know that better than most.
Yep. Base for St. Mary's, number 12.
Zane Wilson, the senior, on to pinch run. Anthony will take a breather. There's another look at that lacing liner to left center. 6th hit of the day for St. Mary's. They've now out-hit Rochester Adams. That one is ripped deep to left, way back, and that is over the head of Giatis. Zane Wilson will be held wisely at third. His run matters not at all. And so back-to-back bangers to left, and the Eaglets are clicking up their heels.
Let's see if Rhino can pitch out of this one too.
So that's Boisenau with a bop. And so second and third, it flips the order. Here comes the leadoff man, Parker Brustevich.
It's the part of the order you want for sure.
2 outs. Eaglets trying to move that line along. Luke Crichton in the on-deck circle. Wilson at third, Boisenau at second. Waters has thrown 90 pitches currently, 90. So Eaglets would love to get him to the end of his line.
I'm sure they'd love to see somebody else on that hill.
Yeah, no doubt. Strike well placed in the outside corner. Parker 0 for 2, but he has walked once. Eaglets have drawn 4 walks in this game. And Eaglets are down to their final strike.
Every single hitter. He is working every single hitter. Even the ones that they're hitting good shots on him. He's working the count.
Working it in, working it out. Hard and soft. It's been a fine balance. Shakes off his catcher Dempster.
That's a good take.
It's a patient hitter. Parker Brustevich, a 4-year starter for St. Mary's. 2-time national champion. And that one is ripped foul on the ground.
You can see they're finally starting to time him up now. Putting the barrel to the ball, hitting it hard.
Eaglets will play Heartland tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. at home. It was originally scheduled to be played right out here in Heartland. They could have just stayed the night. Lightning is coming. Everybody's excited that, yeah. All right, they're saying let's hustle this game along. Lightning is here. Brustevich saying heck with the lightning. Let's ride that lightning deep. Just misses. Credit the ump, who's fighting lightning too.
That's a tough take right there.
2-2 the count, and now all of a sudden they have called this game. You have got to be kidding me. They have called this game with that lightning flash. And folks, that most likely is going to call our broadcast. So we're going to step aside for a moment and try to wait this thing out. But with Mother Nature threatening, we may step aside. So we'll step aside for sure for the moment. Thanks for watching. 5-0 Rochester Adams in the 7th. Back after this.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with the simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, We understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now that's game.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
I love running and working out, but my heel pain was devastating. So I go to fix my feet today, and in about 30 minutes, I walked out pain-free and could not believe it.
Even if you think you tried everything and nothing has worked for you, call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
This ball game has been called at a final at 5-0 with Lightning. St. Mary's threatening, weather threatening, but this is all over. 5-0 in a shortened 7-inning game. Rhino Waters, the star, and he'll be our G of the game. We'll have baseball tomorrow. Follow us on the Brother Rice YouTube page and the prep page at 4:30. We'll have Dakota and Allen Park. For my partner, Austin Sonnenberg, and your executive producer, Alex Westfall, my name's Chad Bush, saying so long from the Legacy Center in Brighton. 5-0. Rochester Adams wins it in a rain-shortened victory in Brighton. We'll talk to you tomorrow. So long, everybody.